For now he shall be great to the ends of the earth, and he shall be the one of peace. A song from the choir. Fifth lesson tonight is from the Gospel Luke, chapter 1, verses 26 to 35, and then verse 38. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent by God to a town in Galilee called Nazareth, to a virgin engaged to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. The virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and said, "Greetings, favored one. The Lord is with you." But she was much perplexed by his words and pondered what sort of greeting.
The sixth lesson this evening comes from Luke 2, 1 through 7. In those days, a decree went out from Emperor Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration and was taken while Quirinius was governor of Syria. All went to their own towns to be registered. Joseph also went from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to the city of David, called Bethlehem, because he was descended from the house earth with will to men Our seventh reading again comes from Luke, chapter 2, 8 through 16. In that region there were shepherds living in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. Then an angel of the Lord stood before them. Do not be afraid, for see, I am bringing you good news of great joy for all people. To you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign for you. You will find a child wrapped in bands of cloth and lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host.
Our eighth lesson tonight is from Matthew chapter 2, verses 1 through 11. In the time of King Herod, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, asking, "Where is the child who has been born King of the Jews? For we observed his star at its rising, and have come to pay him homage." When King Herod heard this, he was frightened, and all Jerusalem with him. And calling together all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Messiah was to be born. They told him, but of God. And the Word became flesh and lived among us. And we have seen his glory, the glory as of a Father's only Son, full of grace and truth. Our next carol is 238, Angels We Have Heard on High. Please stand as you're able, verses 1 and 2.
Can remain standing if you are standing for this last part. We've gone through the lessons together. We will close our service with the lighting of our candles. This light of Christ that brings hope, peace, and joy and love to this world meets us where we are and is also found in every single one of us. The wonder of this moment is that while each of our lights by itself may be kind of small, once it's all lit, we can see just how many small lights fill and light this entire room, of what God's presence, of what the kingdom can look like. So I'm going to light my candle off of the Christ candle, then I'll start with the
Sleep.